shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart mouth girl like me. Mom says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Yes, sir, that's right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir. Are they good runners? Let's just put it this way. You wouldn't beat them in a race. No, sir, yes, sir. They are indeed good runners, sir. Hold on.
Harry!
What is it?
Look at this! She's reading a book! That's not normal for a 5-year-old to be reading a book. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom.
Hey, stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl.
And she keeps trying to tell me these stories, Avery. Stories! I mean, it's not normal for a 5-year-old to be doing all this thinking. I mean,
I'm gonna
when
call
I was
you
her
straight
age, I
back.
wouldn't.
Oh, yeah, that's it right there. That's it. Oh, yeah, some bananas right there. Woo! You see, son, in business, a man simply cannot fail to get noticed when he looks this good.
Secrets.
Your hair! It's green.
Good Lord, woman, have you started already? It's not even 8:30 yet. Oh, my hair's green!
What on earth would you do that for? Why do you want green hair?
I don't want green hair. I didn't do anything.
Maybe you used my mummy's peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man!
My hair. My beautiful hair. Oh, my good Lord. I've got my deal today. What about the Bulgarians? Well, what am I going to do?
I know what you can do.
What is it? What can I do?
You can pretend you're an elf.
That's right. I can pretend I'm a... What are you talking about, you fool? The boys are loony.
Mom, would you like to hear a story?
Look, don't be disgusting. Go on.
That lady is going to be my...
Yes, your teacher. Now look, are you going to tell me a story or not?
Once upon a time. Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist who could escape from any lock ever invented, and an acrobat who was so skilled it was seen that she could actually fly, fell in love, and got married. They performed the most incredible feats together anyone has ever seen, and people would come from miles around. Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. But not just to see their skill, but to see their love for each other. It was so deep that it was said that cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy. They moved into a beautiful old house on the edge of town, and in the nights they would walk and take in the air. And the children of the town would wait in anticipation, hoping for a glimpse of the shiny white scarf that the acrobat always wore. For then they knew they could only cry, "Tricks, tricks!" And the great performers would instantly oblige with the most spectacular show just for them. But although they loved each other, although they were famous and everyone loved them, they were sad.
We have everything.
Everything the world has to offer, said the wife. But we do not have the one thing in the world we want the most. We do not have a child. Patience, my love, the husband replied. Time is on our side. Even time loves us. But time is the one thing no one is master of. As time passed, they grew quite old and they still had no child. At night, they listened to the silence of the big empty house and imagined how beautiful it would be if it was filled with the sound of a child playing.
Matilda, the story is very sad.
Do you want me to start?
Don't you dare.
Their sadness overwhelmed them and drew them on to ever more dangerous feats as their work became the only place they could escape the inescapable tragedy of their lives. So it was they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called, said the husband, announcing the events of the broadcast who had gathered to listen with bated breath. The burning woman, burning through the air, with dynamite in her hair. Over shocks, striking artifacts, caught by the man, locked in the cage. And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
Wonderful. Matilda, isn't it? Please stand and do as much as you can.
1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6.
And an elevation as the hammer took off, and I changed my grunt. And the grunt I practiced for many a month. Not a dot, not a jot, did I stray from the plot. Not a detail of my hair was adjusted or forgotten. Not even as the hammer left my hands. It seemed high up above the sands. Did I let myself go? Never. You have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children. 2, 3, 4. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
I said that the reason the mileage is so high is because of manufacturing mistake. And of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair! I've got hair. And what's this? A flaming book? What's wrong with the telly?
She's got no respect, that one. It's all books and stories.
No, it's a lovely book, honest. You should read it.
Lovely? Here's what I think of your lovely. Now get out of here, you little stinkworm!
Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. Oh, and while you're at it, why don't you... Yeah, sounds good, sir. See you then, sir. Do-shly-doo-dah! Now that's how you do business. What? I'm gonna leave this on. Looks like rain.
Who is it?
Hello, it's Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Busy right now.
It'll only take a moment.
Oh well, come in if you must. Oh, this is Rudolph's bow. Oh, it's nothing like that. We're dance partners. We're rehearsing.
Ciao.
Ah, parla italiano. Ciao, Rodolfo. Piacere, come stai?
What? Who is this babe? You know, it drops due to my energy flow.
What do you want, Mr. Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. And as you know, Matilda's in the bottom and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, stop her reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, darling. I can feel it in the hips. Don't waste this.
Look, I'm not in favour of girls getting off clever pants, Miss Hussey. A girl should be thinking about more important things like makeup and hair dye. Looks are more important than books. Now, look at you and look at me. You chose books. I chose looks.
I beg your pardon?
Babes, I'm on fire here. Please.
But Matilda can calculate complicated figures in her head in an instant.
Calculate this.
Her mind is incredible, and with a little help from us, she could...
Mind. Her mind. You really don't know anything, do you? Somewhere along the way, my dear, you made an awful error. You oughtn't blame yourself Therefore, she is guilty!
Alright, I stole the cake. And I honestly, definitely was almost sort of thinking about owning up to it. Maybe. But the thing was, I was having trouble with my belly. You see, the Trunchbull's cake was so good that I scoffed it down too quick, and now it was deciding to fight back. Oops, see?
Not guilty, I didn't do anything.
You are guilty because you're a fiend. You're a crook. You are. I shall crush. I shall pound you. I shall consign you to the seventh circle of hell, child. You shall be. You shall be destroyed.
It was the biggest burp I had ever done. It was the biggest burp I had ever heard. It was the biggest burp I had ever heard about. It was like the entire world went silent for that burp to exist. As a huge cloud of chocolatey gas wafted from my mouth and drifted across the classroom, past Lavender, past Amanda, past Hortensia, and past Matilda, and then my great, big, beautiful chocolatey burp, which seemed to have a mind of its own, wafted full into the face of the Trunchbull.
Английский. Классно. Я свой флаг так и не нашла. А, вон она. Пошли поздороваемся.
Я лучше могу, но я не хочу.
Все? Перемена закончилась.
Пошли, давай.
I would like to offer an apology for some of the things that have been going on here tonight. They're not nice things and they're not right things, and I would like to state guarantorically that we do not want any children that might be here tonight to go home and try any of these things out for themselves. I'm of course talking about reading books. It's normal for children to behave in this fashion. It stunts the brain, wears out the eyes, makes kids ugly, stinky, boring. Under no circumstances do we want any children that might be watching this to go home and try any of these things out for themselves. May I just ask, how many people here have ever read a book? Oh, good. You, what's your name? Yeah, what's your name? Lauren what? Goldstein? That's the stupidest name I ever heard! Well, Lauren Goldstein, don't take this the wrong way, but... Bookworm! Stupid little bookworm! Reading all your books like a stupid little bookworm! You read books like a worm! Worms read books! Worms are stupid! You read books, you're a swarm! Yeah! Now, Lauren will learn from that. Won't stop her from reading books, but she'll never put her hand up in her feet again. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the pinnacle of our achievements as a species. The very reason we bothered evolving out of unicorns in the first place. Somewhere on a show, I heard that a picture tells 1,000 words. So Teddy, if you bother to take a look, is the equivalent of like lots of books. All I know I learned from Telly, this big beautiful box of facts. If you know a thing already, babe, you can switch channel over just like that. Endless joy and endless laughter, folks living happily ever after. All you need to make you wise is 23 minutes plus advertisement. Why would we waste our energy turning the pages 1, 2, 3? We can sit comfortably on a lovely bump of these, watch people singing and talking and doing stuff. All I know I learned from Telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big Teddy just how clever that I am. Take it away, son. Can't learn that from a stupid book. All I know I learned from Teddy what to think and what to buy. Now I was pretty smart already, but now I'm really, really smart, very, very smart. Endless content, endless channels, endless chat on endless panels. All you need to fill your muffin without having to really think on nothing. Why would we waste our energy trying to work out Ulysses? Where we can sit happily on a lovely balcony, watch slightly famous people talking to really famous people. All I know I learned from Telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter the man. You can tell Bravo, the lie. Hooting Dickens is Charles Dickens. Mary Shelley, she sounds smelly. Charlotte Bronte, do not want it. Jane Austen in the Boston. James Joyce, if he doesn't sound nice. Ian McEwan, I feel like spewing. William Shakespeare, Schmidt. Moby Dick. Hey, easy grammar. All together now. All I know.
Maybe it was the thought of the child. Maybe it was nerves. But the escapologists used touched too much film, and their hands became slippy, and she fell.
What? Was she okay? Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except for the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She did manage to live long enough to have the child, but the effort was too great. Love our little girl, she said. Love your daughter with all your heart, for she is all we've ever wanted.
Love our girl with everything. She is everything.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
What? Worse? Oh no, Matilda, they can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the escapologist was so kind that he...
Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Hannah, when I said, quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Where's my jug of water? I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull. Stupid girl. Look at you all. Disgusting. Revolting, I said. I think it's time we toughened you all up with a little face act. This school of fate has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking! King with the most disturbing scent. Really finest nostrils scent. But I won't outwear. It is the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. A little virtue of riches, this head mistress finds her shrouded. Decorousness heavy, olfactorily insulting. And so to stop the sensuous spread, I find a session of his head. Salts the mouth is still moving. The words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet. And I am one, like I said, into the eye of the storm. Come on, tip over. Come on, tip over. Tip. Miserable collection of excuses for children. And you, madam, standing there like the squid of squits, or at its beating heart. But I am a match for you. There is no punishment I shall not inflict. No finger I shall not stretch. No ear I shall not pull. What is it? What is it? It's heading north. I've got a net in my britches.
go before...
Watch, please. I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
How do you fancy a nice cup of tea?
I think it is the thing with my eyes.
I can't pretend that I know Matilda, but I don't believe we should be frightened of it. I think it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
So there's not enough room for my brain, so they have to squish out through my eyes.
Well, not exactly. Yes.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't actually. But I needed poor the most because of other reasons. You see, I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking and I came across this old shed and I fell completely in love with it. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed and I've lived here ever since.
But, Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. You see, my father died when I was very young. Magnus was his name. He was very kind. When he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel like you can hardly imagine. And when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She had written everything down. Every tea bag, every electricity bill, every tin of beans. She made me sign a contract that said I'd pay her back every penny. She produced a document that said my father had given her his entire house.
This is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough.
Don't
And
cry.
when it's cold and bleak, I feel no fear. Even in the fiercest storm,
Don't
I
cry.
am on
Why so
summer fire. Even when outside it's freezing, I don't pay much heed. I know that's everything I need. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. But, Miss Honey, this is your father's scarf.
Well, yes, and my mother gave it to him before she died. You see, she was
An acrobat.
well, yes, how did... And my father was an
Escapologist.
Matilda, how do you know that?
So they are your parents.
What? Who? I don't...
The people in my story.
What story?
I've been telling a story and I thought I was making it up, but it's real. It's your life. I've seen your life.
You've seen my life.
Let's go to the police. She did him in.
What? No, we can't. We have no evidence.
Miss Honey, she was so cruel to you. She beat you and shouted at you and threw you into tiny cellars and locked you up in cupboards.
Stop, Matilda, please.
Miss Honey, your aunt's a murderer. She killed Magnus. Who is she?
A contract is a contract is a contract.
Miss Trunchbull.
No, Matilda, stop, please.
Miss Honey.
Miss Ware, children.
There are two types. The winners
And the losers. I am a winner. I play by the rules and I win. And if I play by the rules and I do not win, then something is wrong. Something is not working. And if something is not working, then you
No one's doing anything. Agatha!
Agatha. This is Magnus. Give my Jenny back her house. He's not ready. Then leave. Or I will get you. Like you got me.
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never
A few days later, the acrobat and escapologist's daughter received a letter from a solicitor. Her parents were mysteriously turned up, and she was now the owner of a beautiful old home, which, up until that moment, had been in the hands of one evil aunt, Miss Agatha Trunchbull. She was very happy, the happiest she had ever been.
As for Miss Agatha Trunchbull, she was never seen again, and the trophies were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey, and it was often said she had the very best school in all the land.
And do you know something else? Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. I thought it was because her mind was being challenged, but she said she didn't have any of the superpowers anymore. I would look at this little girl who had done so much to help others, but was stuck with parents who were mean and cruel and called her names, and I would feel my blood boil. And I just wish that I could do something.
So, this is the end. I wish I could say that this has a happy ending, and I so very wish I could say that the...
You're never coming back!
No! Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take care of Matilda if she would like to stay here, that is. I would look after her with love, respect, and care, and I'd pay for everything. Would you like that, Matilda?
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Wait, what did you just call me?
They'll be here any minute.
Dad! You called me your daughter.
No, I didn't.
They're here, you idiot! I told you!
Come on, son, let's go!
What did they do with my legs? My beautiful legs!
You are the Wormwood's daughter? Yes. Where is your father?
I don't know.
The Wormwood is a stupid man. And being stupid, he assumed I was stupid too. And that is a very, very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes. Well, I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very, very stupid.
You know this? At least there is one clever one in the family. What is your name, little girl?
Matilda.
I like you, Matilda. You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most of the people I deal with, their thinking is all, how do you say, backwards.
Backwards.
mothers. Hey, mothers.
Get your hands off me!
Go!
And she even covers for her rat of a father. Yes, it's a pleasure to meet such a child.
Спасибо. Мы тоже приятно с вами.
You speak Bulgarian?
Yeah, just a little bit. It's a beautiful language, though, and I hope to learn as much as I can.
I am Sergei. It is truly an honor to meet you, Matilda. Matilda, your father has been very stupid and rude to both of us, yes? I can easily have one of my friends teach him manners. And one day, when he gets back from hospital, he will still be stupid, but not so rude, I think. I give this the gift to you. What do you say?
Mrs. Sergei, this is a very tempting offer, but he is my father. I am his daughter. I think I've had enough of revenge.
Какой? Иди, скажи с кем. Скажи кому-то. Здорово.
Она что-то больше, чем я думала. Еще прикольно, они запихнулись туда, запихнули штуку.
Это тоже надо быть такой, уметь. Это концерт.
Что не поговорить, которая
Ой, черная.
на болгарском.
Да.